Hello, I'm Martinez. My name is Itzell, and I'll be having my next giveaway when I reach 500 subscribers. I will have questions during the live, and when I reach 450, I'll do the questions again in a premiere. Right now, let's see what palettes are up for grabs this go round. So be sure to share me out to help me get there. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up if you like it. Good morning, everyone. Happy Mask Monday. I'm Martinez. My name is Itzell, and today we will be using two masks and talking about communication skills because I think most people can brush up on them and find a way to communicate better. And maybe this will help you have the hard conversations because I think a lot of us have those moments where, like, should I say something? Shouldn't I say something? Was it a big deal? Could it affect more people if I don't say anything? Like, I had something come up where I was debating for a few days because the incident happened Thursday. So finally, Monday night slash Tuesday morning, I was like, you know what? Screw it. I need to say something. It's almost a week. Um, yeah, like some interactions, you know, don't leave a good taste in your mouth. And when it's like you're dealing with a professional, like whether it's medical or school, like I think how they conduct themselves with people is very important. And it's just like, oh, this person didn't conduct themselves very well for first impressions. It was horrible. So I spoke up, and if something is like addressed, cool. If not, at least I spoke my piece and I know I tried. So, yeah. Don't mind me struggling to get these out. So this one, these patches are 10 to 15 minutes, and the sheet mask is 15 to oh no, 10 to 20. Okay, so shooting for the full 15. All right. So let me know, have you had conversations where, or not even conversations, have you had times where you're thinking, man, should I have this conversation? Should I not? Like, you know, is it important enough? Like, have you debated? Because sometimes it's like, is it worth it? Like, but if it's like someone I'm gonna have to keep dealing with for 4 more years, yeah, I think it's a little important. All right, hopefully I didn't hit my mic. If I did, I'm sorry. I'll put sorry in the video. Okay. All right. So let's get started. Don't mind me if I look down at my iPad. All right. The ability to effectively communicate um, with people is important for success. So that's good to know. Because, like, you can think of it as, like, business wise, but it's just like success can be, you know, just like everyday things. Successful meeting, you know, with a school work, parent teacher conferences, something. All right. Active listening. Effective communication starts with active listening. And that means you're not distracted by anything. You're not distracted by your phone or just like, I have to go to the grocery store later. Like, oh, I forgot to pick up my dry cleaning. Like, just like your daily list of tasks that you have to get done, your errands list and whatnot. It shouldn't be running through your mind when you're trying to have a conversation with someone. And for me, that's something that I am like trying my best to get better at is the active listening, to not be too distracted with other things. And my mind is constantly overthinking, constantly, has a million thoughts going around in my head. So it's been really hard. Um, just doing my best to focus on what's happening right in front of me. I've been getting much better at it, not um using any kind of tips or tricks or anything, just pushing through the noise is what I've been doing. And if you have any effective tips to active listening, because this one, uh, it doesn't really say much, um, other than like listen to what the person's saying and pay attention to their tone, body language, and nonverbal cues. I need to be better at reading someone's body language because I don't know what all of it means. So yeah, at some point I need to look up the meanings and get a better understanding because I'm so dense at that. At reading other people's body language and my own. I've never been good at that. It's like one of my things that makes me a little bit socially awkward. All right. Now this one I think can help you. Um, if you need to send somebody an email, like when I communicated with the school, um, about the person during our meeting that made it counterproductive, um, I wrote an email. So it's saying, clear and concise writing. So basically, it says using clean language, avoiding jargon, and organizing your information in logical and coherent manner. And I do this all the time where I'm writing and it's like what I'm saying is out of order. So I readjust the order and maybe I change the way I say things and I don't use slang and all of that. So that's important. It's talking in order, um, pretty much straight to the point, and yeah, don't use slang. Use words that people understand. And you should be able to get your point across, when you have to write your communication. Let's see. Oh, this one is really good because I never thought about it. Like, I thought about it on my end, but it's important to think about it on other people's ends where it says empathy. It's crucial, for connecting with people on a deeper level. And it involves putting yourself in their shoes, understanding their feelings and showing genuine concern for their needs. That's so important because a lot of people, me included, a lot of times, they're very me, but it's not always all about you. You have to think about the other person. And if it's not really that, like the school meeting, the thing is, think about the person of why we're here. It isn't necessarily about you and your feelings, it's about them and their feelings and what's best for them, you know? And I feel like a lot of people can't wrap their mind around that. So, yeah. Oh, this one's good. Nonverbal communication. So, it says nonverbal communication plays a significant role in conveying messages effectively. Okay. Okay, you should be mindful of their body language, facial expressions, and gestures. Okay. That's good to know. And it says being aware of nonverbal cues can help in enforcing the intended message and establishing a positive impression. That's important. I have to pay more, pay more attention to nonverbal like communication, like on their end, on my end, and yeah, I'm struggling with that, but we'll get there. We'll get there, and I hope this helps some people out. Okay, this is important. Conflict resolution. This is the last point we're going to talk about. So, conflict is inevitable, all right? So, people need to be equipped with skills to address and resolve conflicts effectively. All right, this involves active listening, understanding different perspectives, and finding common ground. All right, let's see. By approaching conflicts with a problem-solving mindset and maintaining open lines of communication can minimize misunderstandings and foster positive relationships. That's all it says. And honestly, I think that's really good. Now, I'll try to remember to put this link in the description now. Just so you know, this was like based on social media, like creator information, and I tweaked it to where it can help not just creators, but what do you call it? Just everyone, you know, not just creators. So yeah, don't mind that. I'm gonna let her in a second. She's just making it known she wants to come in. All right. So one thing that I left out, there's a few things that I left out, but one of them is like adaptability, which I think is important, you know, for your content, for your videos and all of that. So if you're content creator and want to read everything through and figure out, you know, what can help you with your social media and all of that, then, you know, look in the description. So let me know, what did you find, you know, helpful? Did you already know all these things? Are you good at reading body language? Let me know. I'm not good at reading body language, but I'm trying. I'm trying my best, you know, to like, you know, pay more attention really. Because I struggle with it so much. Like my mind is always on so many things, so it's just like focus on what's going on in front of you. It's been a struggle, but I'm getting much better. So the only thing I can say about that is I get better with age. So I know I don't look it, but I'm in my early 30s, so somewhere along the way you start to learn some things. Some people are still learning, you know. Well, I think everyone is still learning. You don't know everything. Some people think they do. Anyways, be sure to give me a thumbs up if you liked the video and catch me in the next one.